let's get into some of the questions here for the week that people have. You know, I mentioned, all of that topless shit, like why women want to do it or certain women want to do it. So, like, that's coming up again here this week. Let's see. I guess that's not for a couple here. Gave you a little teaser there. All right, Nat Geo, Leo DiCaprio documentary. All right, Nat Geo, that's National Geographic, and Leonardo DiCaprio made this great documentary about climate change, and I think you would love it. It's free on YouTube until November 6th. After that, probably cost a few dollars. If you'd watch it, I'd love to hear your thoughts about it on the podcast. I got to be honest with you, I'm terrified to watch it. I'm terrified to watch all of that because that's the shit that these two fucking dopes that are running for office should be talking about. And they don't. They just make fucking commercials about how the other person's an asshole. But you know what? I'll check it out. I'll check it out. What if I ignore it? Does that mean it's not happening? You know something? I'm going to tweet out the link here. And you guys can watch it if you want to. I'm not trying to be that guy forcing politics down your fucking throat or trying to ruin your fucking avocado and toast sandwich there. But if you want to watch it, check it out. All right. Who is buying $1 million condos in L.A.? This is what I asked out here because there is this massive amount of building going on here. To buy an apartment building out here is just so fucking high. It's ridiculous. Anybody with half a fucking brain is not buying right now because it's all going to fucking crash. This happens every fucking, it's like a 3, 4, 5 year cycle every fucking time. You can't lose. There's no way to lose. You can't fucking lose. One day you wake up, right there, Fred, you lost. Go fuck yourself. And then the smart people then swoop in, and as you're crying with your pockets turned inside out, they come in and actually pay less than what you paid and less than the market value. Those are the guys that fucking win. So here we go. Bill, the Chinese and other foreign investors are buying up expensive real estate in major U.S. markets because our currency is more stable than their homelands. Oh, okay. May or may not be another bubble, but definitely makes it so regular folk have a hard time finding a place to live. Just type Chinese buying into Google and see what it autofills. Go Eagles. Well, I'm sorry about your Eagles. They did play a great game, though. Dude, how scary is fucking Sproles? Oh, my God. I'm so glad that guy's not in my fucking division. He almost took... Did he take another one back, or he almost took one back? That's right. They knocked him out at, like, the 15-yard line. He does that every fucking year to the Giants. It seems, anyways. All right, well, here's my question. If that's, like, a safe thing to do, like, say the dollar was crashing and all of a sudden I started buying shit in France, I wouldn't overpay for it. Well, maybe they're crashing so quick they don't give a fuck that they overpay for it. All right. Chinese, first thing that comes up is food. Hang on a second. What was I supposed to look up? Chinese buying. All right, here we go. Buying. U.S. EUs say no to China buying the world. Are they buying the world? China's Dalian Wanda Group buys Dick Clark Productions for $1 billion. Now, what the fuck is going on there? There wasn't an American Chinese guy who could have done it? I'll tell you, we got to keep Dick Clark's stuff on this side of the border, and if elected. I don't even know what the guy owns. Wealthy Chinese buyers are growing force in U.S. real estate. All right, this one seems a little bit... Okay, this is the Washington Post. This seems a little more tethered here to the ground here. After a long and painful slide following the real estate collapse in 2008, Seattle's property market is enjoying one of the sharpest rises anywhere in the U.S., buoyed by a rapidly expanding economy that has brought tens of thousands of high-paying jobs to the city. Real estate values have nearly doubled since 2009, according to online real estate database Zillow. Well, is that really credible? Zillow is not credible, by the way, because I see what they say, what my house is worth and what the fuck I paid for it. It's not even, they're not right. All right, yet while technology billionaires gobbles up real estate from Puget Sound to Lake Washington, Jim Conlon, a real estate broker, says the real estate catalyst for sites for the dramatic upswing can be found in China. To be honest, Chinese buyers have been flooding this market for the past few years. Some of them buy homes sight unseen, while others travel here for a kind of real estate tourism and buy real estate after only one viewing. Oh, all right. Well, is that bad? Why would that be bad? Like, what exactly could happen if they're buying it all up? I guess that's driving the price up. You know, the banks did it in 2008. At least these fucking people have money. You know, it's not like back in the day where you made $40 working in a soup kitchen and they go, hey, you want to buy a fucking house for $400,000? You qualify? Do I? Yeah, sign here. So that's better than the last thing. All right, well, maybe it isn't a bubble. All I know is I can't compete with these cunts, so my dream of buying a apartment building in L.A. is rapidly diminishing. I got an idea. How about one of you China people, you know, can I invest with you? Can I take 15% of the fucking risk? I'll do that. Come on, one of you fuckers has got to be listening to this on your Chinese internet. Are you allowed to do it? Somebody in Hong Kong? I've been out there. I did a fucking show. Where was you? All right, Indigo Girls. All right, hey, Bill, so when I was growing up, my mom really loved the Indigo Girls. So did I. I went to the doctor, I did something fucking else. All right, and she wrote in parentheses, no, she wasn't a lesbian. Well, what does that have to do with just are they lesbians? I assume, I don't know why I thought if they were, you know. I don't know if it was the Woodstock fucking from Peanuts haircut, you know, that a lot of them favor. I don't know. It's really funny how different groups of people, they just favor a haircut. Like rednecks just love the mullet. You know what I mean? Boston Psychos for a while, the big thing was to shave, like to have no sideburn and just have the straight line, you know, right above your ear. Then went to the back to some sort of rat tail. You know, those people with their fucking shell-toed Adidas, their clatter rings, dude. So anyway, so probably the first 5 concerts I went to were Indigo Girls. I specifically remember calling into, 107.3 WAAF. I remember that. WAOF. Oh, Kick-Ass Rock and Roll was WCOZ. WAAF was out in Worcester. They used to go, Worcester, Boston. It's just like, well, what is it? And they would go, oh, it's Worcester. In Boston, fucking Massachusetts. They were actually out in Worcester, if I remember correctly. Fucking Boston, Massachusetts kid. And asking a DJ for tickets to something because I had only ever seen the Indigo Girls, and he asked if we had a 12-inch sausage in the freezer. I didn't get it at the time. I still really like them, but I don't listen to folk rock that much more anymore. Can you believe how just openly like homophobic and crazy people could be back in the day? That Indigo Girls singing from the podcast had me belly laughing at my fucking desk at work to the point where people were giving me dirty look. Fucking Christ. Thank you, man. Seriously, that was the best. Yeah, Indigo Girls are great. That's the only one song that I knew. Closer I am to find. Yeah, I remember that song. All right. Feminist fan, get the fuck out of here. Hey, Bill, I'm a huge fan and a big old feminist. All right, welcome. How are you? My husband played me your epidemic of gold-digging whores bit on our third date, and I went from hating you to almost pissing myself laughing in 3 seconds. I would love to know what bit I did that made you hate me. Or did you just look at me, which I understand. She said, I've been a devoted fan and a podcast listener ever since. Probably once a month, I'll write a very heartfelt and sincere email to you about something you've said, but then you make an endearing comment like, what the fuck do I know? I'm a moron. And I realized that I'm also a moron and you're a comedian and I shouldn't take things so seriously. So I delete the email and move on. Yeah, you know, it's called being an adult. Me knowing that I'm a fucking dope and then you realizing that I admitted that I was a dope, so then you don't have to be all fucking taking shit seriously. Was that too intellectual, people, with all the F words in there? All right. She said, but with this election, I still feel I have to write in. Oh, you soft-pedaling son of a bitch. You just waltzed me around the room. You got me all warm and fuzzy. Now here comes the fucking, right up the fucking, here comes the uppercut. But with this election stuff, I feel like I have to write in. Okay, I totally get where you're coming from on how corrupt the Clintons are. This is what every Clinton support. I get it. She's the devil. Having said that, now I'm going to talk 50 minutes about how fucked up Trump is. They're both fucking horrific. Anyways, she goes, okay, all right, let me start. Let me at least give her the chance to fucking say her opinion here before I fucking jump back up on my pasty soapbox here. She said, I totally get where you're coming from on how corrupt the Clintons are and how fucked up the whole system is, and that the Illuminati is probably pulling the strings either way. Well, I'm fucking around when I say that. I just think people they get a little nuts when they get a lot of power. Anyways, but on major things you seem to care about, like the environment and corporate influence on politics, Trump is on the opposite side of the spectrum for you, as is Hillary Clinton. As is Obama. What the fuck did Obama ever do? What if Democrats or Republicans, they don't do fucking shit. They don't do anything about any of that fucking, any of this shit that's going on out there. They don't do anything because they need all of their fucking money. So stop with this fucking, they wearing light blue and they care about the butterflies. Hillary Clinton doesn't give a flying fuck about anything but what other next price of $1 zillion real estate she can park her fucking corrupt twat on. Oh, that felt good, right? If that orange-wigged cunt doesn't get there first. Whew, okay. It's like Clinton is a mechanic that's been working on your car for years, and the car runs, but there's always some issue with it. And even though she'll throw in a free air freshener now and then, she's always pulling shit like getting you to replace your shocks you need to. I don't know anything about cars, so I'm hoping this analogy makes sense. I'm trying to relate to you. So you're like, fuck it. I'm not going with Clinton anymore. I think I kind of get what you're saying there, but you're really oversimplifying this, as does everybody when they're defending the person that they're going to vote for. I just want you as a fucking human being to just say that Hillary Clinton, is a horrific choice. The same way Trump is. They're fucking horrific choices. No matter how you slice it, If the best thing you can say about Clinton is she's not Trump. Right? And the best thing you say about Trump, at least she's not Clinton. I mean, to be honest with you, they're animals. Sorry. But then Trump is some dude on your block who has 3 rusted out cars in his backyard. No, he isn't. He's constantly defaulting on debt. No, he doesn't. And none of his neighbors have anything nice to say about him. He went bankrupt like 3-4 times. He took advantage of the bankruptcy laws, which is totally fucking legal. He's always talking about every professional mechanic is a swindling asshole. I'll give you that. And he tells you to leave your car with him. All right, but what you're leaving out of all of this is that Hillary Clinton acts like she gives a shit about you, as do all Democrats. They act like they give a fuck. Most of them don't. Most of them are no different than the Republicans, and that's not even because they're bad fucking people. It's because they're all grossly under fucking paid. All right? And most of them, their careers die way before they ever even make it into the Senate. In the Senate, you only make a couple $100,000 a year. Now what the fuck are you going to do? So what they do is they take all these people's money, okay? They get themselves elected, and then after they're fucking out of office, and while they're in office, they hook up whatever fucking in the private sector investments they have. I forget what the percentage is like of senators. They make a couple $100,000 a year. They're all multi-fucking millionaires. They're all corrupt pieces of shit. I just can't buy into this fantasy that these Democrats give a fuck. At least not these two. I believe that Obama cares more about the average individual than Donald Trump, without a doubt. And Hillary Clinton. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't give a fuck. Well, all right, whatever. Let's read the rest of this. And it tells blah, blah, blah. So I get why you wouldn't like Clinton, and I agree we liberals can be self-righteous and annoying, okay? And I think you're just baiting us with the Clinton-Trump equivalency stuff, but I love you. Well, no, that's you because you're so into Clinton. I fucking hate Hillary Clinton. And if everything Trump did, if you just took out the racism, I wouldn't think he was as bad as Clinton. But the fact that he's racist, and just attracts those fucking people that's the big rub. That's the only thing. But I am not snowed on any level by Slick Willie or this fucking idiot. I really do not like them. So I'm not just doing this. Anyways, she said, but I love you, Bill, and I love America, and I don't have a helicopter to escape if Trump is elected. Well, you'd need one too if Hillary is like, Hillary's just going to, do you like the direction the country's going in? Because she is going to be more of the same. She's going to be more of the fucking same. Whatever. What the fuck do I know? Whatever. Vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for, but please don't try to fucking, anyways, love you lots. Please vote for Hillary, you knuckle-dragging troglodyte. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, the level of panic that people have if Trump is elected, I get that, but I just wish there was the same amount of panic that then that's gonna be Hillary. You know what I mean? I mean, neither one of them have talked about global warming. Neither one of them talked about the population problem. They haven't even addressed the heroin epidemic in this country, created allegedly by the pharmaceutical companies. None of them talked about that shit. They don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna do shit. They're just gonna keep making sure whichever one of them makes it into the presidency, only thing that's going to change is that whoever wins is then going to become even more wealthy. Because Trump's just going to greenlight any fucking golf course or some bullshit he wants to do, right? I don't know. I'm so in over my head with this politics shit. But I also, one of the things about being a stand-up comedian and traveling, you get to know people and you know when people are fucking assholes, okay? And these two, I don't know. I just, this is a whole other level. This is a whole other fucking level. All right. I really feel like I fucking annoyed the shit out of all you guys. Just keep going. Okay, we get it, Bill. We get it. All right, here we go. Dollar Shave Club. Oh, let's do a little advertising here. I'll blow through these, and I got a few more questions. I swear to God, they won't be political. I really feel like I'm starting to be like Lenny Bruce, like reading the but I don't even have a legal pad or any facts in front of me. People, vote who you want to fucking vote for, all right? Just do that, okay? And then I'll shut the fuck up. I won't. I'll probably be making jokes about it on Conan. All right, Dollar Shave Club, everybody. Guys, you know to go to Dollar Shave Club for a fantastic shave. What you probably don't know is that they have other amazing products, too. The quality is the best on the market. Their body wash is great, and it won't dry out your skin. Their pre- and post-shave stuff keeps your skin soft and smooth. Their stuff will have you looking and smelling like what? How much money, everybody? $1 million. Not $5,000. Dude, if you found $700 on the sidewalk, you would be skipping down the street. If you had Crocs on, they'd fly into traffic. That's how high stepping you'd be going down the street. Why's it got to be $1 million? $1 million, $650,000 after taxes. Dollar Shave Club's got stuff for your hair. I don't need that. For your face, I got a beard. For your underparts, everybody needs that. For everywhere you need to keep and feeling and looking fresh. Once you're in the club, you'll have the best grooming products out there. And they'll all be affordable. Right now is your chance to see for yourself why so many people love Dollar Shave Club. If you're not a member yet, you've never joined, now's the time. You'll get your first month of razors for free. Just pay for shipping. I can't read right now. And it's only a few bucks. Join today. Go to dollarshaveclub.com/Burr. That's dollarshaveclub.com/Burr. Two more. Hang in there. LegalZoom, everybody. As 2016 winds down, ask yourself, did you accomplish everything you set out to do this year? If the answer is no, LegalZoom wants to help. Say you'd like to finally get the dream business off the ground. Say you'd finally like to get that dream business off the ground. Should you incorporate or form an LLC? Maybe you have a great idea for a new product or an invention, but no idea how to protect it. Wouldn't it be great to have an attorney you can trust to guide you along without breaking the bank? Of course it would! Expensive legal fees and questions shouldn't stand between you and making your dreams a reality. That's why LegalZoom was created, to provide a way for you to confidently navigate the legal system with upfront pricing and complete transparency. Completely transparent, like fucking Hillary Clinton. That includes legal advice from LegalZoom network. From LegalZoom's network of independent attorneys licensed in 48 states. They won't charge you by the hour since LegalZoom isn't a law firm. There's no time like the present to take control of your future at LegalZoom.com. Enter Burr in the referral box at checkout and save even more at LegalZoom.com now. That's LegalZoom.com. Absolutely. If you got an idea for a business, you got to get that off the fucking ground, so you can work for yourself. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, a little swill of Miller. All right, here we go. Stamps.com, everybody. This is the last one. Then I'll get back to the questions here. Stamps.com. Sometimes it feels like there aren't enough hours in the day. Geez, where does the time go? Even when you're working past 9 to 5. So, if you're making time-consuming trips to the post office, you need a better way. What is that better way? Use Stamps.com. With Stamps.com, you get postage, the postage you need, the instant you need it. Buy and print official U.S. postage for any letter or package right from your computer and printer. It's quick and easy. You'll save money with Stamps.com. It's a fraction of the cost of those expensive meters. Plus, you'll get special postage discounts you can't even find at the office. I use Stamps.com whenever I send out my posters for whatever gig I'm doing. I'm a moron. If I can figure it out, so can you. Right now, sign up for Stamps.com and use my last name, Burr, to get a 4-week trial plus a $110 bonus offer, including postage and a digital scale. Get started with Stamps.com today. Within minutes, you'll be printing postage right from your desk. Go to Stamps.com. Before you do anything else, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Burr, B-U-R-R, in the inbox. All right, there you go. That's it. Hey, all you Hillary supporters, where the fuck were you when fucking Bernie Sanders were around? You guys all fucking pussied out. And you just got another fucking corrupt fucking cunt in there. And I would say cunt, too, if it was a guy. So get your fucking tits in a fucking... Don't get your tits in a bunch now. All right. Yoga lunatic maniac. Dear old Billy Red Tits, did you happen to catch the latest episodes of HBO's Real Sports with Brian Gumbel? No, I didn't. I normally don't watch on a regular basis, but felt compelled to check it out after hearing about this yoga guy on the Howard Stern show. Apparently, this nutjob is the founder/creator of Bikram Yoga, named after himself, which is done all over the world and seems like it's got a crazy cult following. Basically, people travel all over the world and spend over $10,000 to take his classes because they believe he is some sort of spiritual leader. Now allegations are coming out against him that he's sexually abused a bunch of his students and made all sorts of derogatory remarks. People cannot handle positions of power. You know? You can't have this guy, everybody listening to what he's saying and a bunch of people bending over in front of him. He's going to take his dick out. I mean, how did you not see that coming? Anyways, he told Andrea Kramer, who conducted the interview, why would I have to harass women? People spend $1 million for a drop of my sperm. He said that? Holy shit. That's some of the greatest shit talk ever. If that's fucking true. What did she say? He said, why would I have to harass women? People spend $1 million for a drop of my sperm. Oh my God, did he fucking drop his lapel mic and walk off the set? And when asked about whether he harassed a particular woman, he said, of course not. I would never even piss on her face. She's a psychopath. This is a yoga instructor? This guy sounds like an assistant coach. He also said, it sounds like a gym teacher. He also said he's 1,000,000 times smarter than any doctor and that every doctor in the world comes to him. Yeah, this guy sounds like Donald Trump if he fucking ran a yoga class. Donald Trump's got to put this guy on his ticket. I grab the pussies, he pisses in their face. Trump, Bikram, 2017. This guy seems like he's a little out of his tree. Just wanted to hear what old Freckles has to say about this. I posted some links to the story/video below. It's on the Huffington Post. I don't go to that website. Those guys are, I don't know, they're fucking weird, man. They always act like they're this really big, credible news source. And then if you just look at the shit they have, top 10 fucking celebrity nose jobs in the corner. Thanks and go fuck yourself. I'll look for those links. I'm not going to that website, though. Jesus Christ, what a fucking lunatic. I got to see that, man. Great interview, huh? As far as, he's going to give you the quotes. And as much as people at Brian Gumbel's Real Sports were appalled, they were secretly high-fiving each other for the fucking ratings that was going to get. He said, I got to go back. What the fuck? Why do I have to harass women? People spend $1 million for a drop of my sperm. Yeah, that's what happens when people fly around the fucking world to come to your yoga class. People go crazy. They can't fucking handle it. Girlfriend of 7 years dumped me. Hey, Bill, my girlfriend of 7 years dumped me 2 months after she moved to Connecticut for graduate school. She didn't use those exact words, but she told me she needed time to think because something is missing in our relationship and she needs time to figure out what it is. Well, dude, you've been with her for fucking 7 years, man. I mean, who am I to talk? I was with Nia for 9 years before we got married, but we were on the same page as we were both terrified to fucking make that leap. Anyways, I'm not a mind reader, but if someone has been with you for 7 years and they need time to think about whether they still want to be with you, that's not a good sign. Yes, your instincts are correct, I would say. Since I had this conversation with her, I have been absolutely devastated and depressed. I'm ashamed to admit this, but the other night I found myself on my bedroom floor crying in the fetal position. Well, that's totally normal. And it's a healthy thing to do. Cry it out of you. Don't drink it out of you or fucking jump off a balcony. Those are dumb shit that men do. All right? Women get down on the floor, cry in the fetal position. I think that's why they live longer. If it was socially acceptable for us to do it. So please continue doing that. It's a valid human emotion that both men and women have that men fight. Yeah, fucking cry it out of you. Good for you. Very mature thing to do. You should not feel ashamed at all. He said, I understand that time heals all wounds, but I have no idea how to start the process of getting over this. Do what you're doing. Cry it out of you and then call your best friend and just say, listen, dude, I'm embarrassed to say this, but I'm fucking devastated. I'm over here crying like a little girl. I got to get me out of the house, man. Take me for a fucking walk like a dog. Just let me get some fresh air. Anyways, he said to keep my mind off her, I try to stay busy by going to the gym and focusing on hobbies, but I can't seem to shake this miserable feeling. How would you handle this situation if you were in my shoes? I would accept the fact that it's going to hurt, okay? And that you're not going to be able to just go to the gym and take a pottery class and forget a woman that you loved for 7 years. What you have to do is understand that it's going to hurt for a while. And you have to, rather than run from the pain, sit in it, cry your way through it, and then go to the fucking gym. And, the crying thing's going to last for a little while. And once you get through that, then just try, even during the crying time, I'm going to do something positive today. I'm going to do the dishes. Just do little things that are on a list, and then while you're doing that, just start making a list of how you want to come out of this. Do you want to come out of this shit, yeah, literally this shit, 20 pounds heavier? Or do you want to come out like 10 pounds lighter because you've been going to the gym? Do you want to come out of this hating women or hopeful that you're with the wrong person and you have a whole new opportunity to meet somebody great? You didn't have any kids, you weren't married. It's a fucking nice, clean breakup. You can totally rebuild your fucking life where you can have the greatest fucking life ever. And then one day you're going to run into her. She's going to see how fucking happy you are. And it's the fucking moment that you're going to want to be like, yeah, you see that? I'm happy. Look at me and my car and my family. And you know what? If you're truly happy, you're not going to have that, hey, fuck you thing to her. You're going to be like, hey, how are you? I hope you're happy. And in your head, you'll be the greatest thing that ever happened is you fucking left me. Because now you're older, you're wiser, you're going through this fucking thing. Now you're going to really figure out what you like. I'm telling you, this will end up being the greatest thing that happened to you. But the thing is, you can't be a guy here and try to fucking block out the pain. You got to fucking just sit in it. Just fucking go through all of your shit that you bought together that makes you cry and all that shit. Cry, put it on Craigslist, get it the fuck out of there, Get through all of that, and then maybe just get rid of the shit that she got you, move to a new fucking place, just fucking start over. And then when you meet broads in a fucking bar, you just tell them, what's going on with you? Just got out of this 7-year thing. It was fucking devastating, but I'm totally hopeful. I want to meet somebody great. And they're always like, oh my God, that's nice. They're attracted to it. Next thing you know, you're drinking IPAs. You're getting fucking blowjobs with women you're not in a relationship with. Look at that. The clouds are parting. All right? All of that shit is in your future. But you got to go through the fucking pain first. All right? That's it. If you were a car, you're a fucking barn find right now. They haven't even fucking fucking sprayed you off and got the rat shit out of you. You just got to deal with that right now. But the best thing you can do is not bury this shit. The reason why women do so well is because they're allowed to cry. They can cry in front of their fucking friends. They can talk the shit out, and they can get past it. We don't. We fucking carry it and carry it and carry it, and it affects other relationships. If you truly want to fucking get past this thing, you got to go through the pain of it. That's what that's what I learned all the fucking times I got dumped. All right? Good luck to you, sir. Go fuck yourselves to the rest of you. I'll check in on you on Thursday. That is it.